See, let me tell you something about Keith Tom Thurman. Every time Keith Tom Thurman gets hurt, he comes back stronger. Soto Karas in the first round. Got wobbled up. Hit with a right hand. Keith Thurman knocked him out later on. Keith Thurman versus Luis Collazo. Luis Collazo hit him with a body shot. Epic body shot. Luis Collazo retired right after that. Keith Tom Thurman, he got hit with a body shot in the 9th round by Sean Porter. One of the epic wars in welterweights of this era of welterweights. One of the best fights I ever seen of this era. 10th round came and Keith Thurman almost knocked out Sean Porter. Won the 11th round. Manny Pacquiao, even in defeat, when he got hit with that body shot in the 10th round. Go do your homework and watch 10 to 15 seconds after Keith Thurman put Manny Pacquiao on the ropes, hit him with a left hook and a right cross. Won the 11th round. Still lost the fight, split decision, but that's versus Manny Pacquiao, the 8th Division World Champion, 5-time lineal, 12-time World Champion, the Ambassador, the Senator, the Humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of the world, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao. Keith Thurman only lost one time, and he lost to somebody that's arguably the GOAT of boxing, special freak of nature. Keith Thurman only lost one time, but you guys has written off Keith Thurman like he just gonna get knocked out, like he just gonna go home that easy, huh?
You's a liar!
I get it. Y'all forgot who Keith Thurman is. I understand the inactivity, 2 years layoff, no momentum, kind of irrelevant. I get it. But y'all forgot who Keith Thurman is. I know he's facing the bigger guy, the maybe stronger guy, youth, moving up in the division. You know? Tim Tszyu, very active, fought 3 times last year. What's Keith Thurman going to do? I mean, Keith Thurman is vulnerable, man. Tim Tszyu is strong, man. He's going to hit him to the body because Keith Thurman is vulnerable to the body. He's weak to the body. I've been hearing that for 10 years plus. And I've yet to find somebody to stop Keith Thurman to the body. Yeah, he's been hurt a couple of times in his career, but the thing is that people forget about Keith Thurman, that he overcomes. I know he's the underdog, but y'all forgot who Keith Thurman is. Some of y'all won't admit it, but we all know that Keith Thurman got better skills than Tim Tszyu. Keith Thurman got better experience than Tim Tszyu. Keith Thurman been in there with better opposition opponents than Tim Tszyu. We know that Keith Thurman has been a pound-for-pound fighter. We know that Keith Thurman is one of the best welterweights this generation had to offer. But y'all forgot who Keith Thurman is. I get it, because you haven't seen Keith Thurman. But let me remind y'all, for the people that's going to be like, hey, yo, but Tim Tszyu, he's going to hurt him. He's going to knock him out. You ain't never seen no Keith Thurman get knocked out. You ain't never seen Keith Thurman you never seen Keith Thurman laid down for nobody. Nobody. Hurt, healthy, you know what I'm saying, out the ring for a long time, you know, prime fighters, old fighters, elite fighters. You ain't never seen Keith Thurman laid down for no man. Those are the facts. So when somebody be like, hey, yo, Keith Thurman gonna get knocked out, really? By who? Let me remind y'all. I know a lot of people, oh, you know what I'm saying, we living in an era right now that everybody's kind of bougie. Oh my God, he gets hurt. Oh my God. Keith Thurman overcomes. Keith Thurman have shown y'all character time and time again. See, I come from a different era. I come from a different era where Tito Trinidad used to get knocked down, and then his father will smack him up in between the rounds, and Tito Trinidad will come back up and hit you and knock you out with a left hook. I've seen Oscar De La Hoya get put down. We seen Bernard Hopkins lose. We seen Marquez lose. We seen Manny Pacquiao lose early in his career. See, we seen a lot of vulnerabilities from different fighters. But those same kind of fighters is what they do when they get knocked down. They get right back up and they fight stronger. See, let me tell you something about Keith Thurman. Every time Keith Thurman gets hurt, he comes back stronger. Sold the Karas in the first round. Got wobbled up. Hit with a right hand. Keith Thurman knocked him out later on. Keith Thurman versus Luis Collazo. Luis Collazo hit him with a body shot. Epic body shot. Luis Collazo retired right after that. Keith one-time Thurman, he got hit with a body shot in the 9th round by Sean Porter. One of the epic wars in welterweights of this era of welterweights. One of the best fights I ever seen of this era. 10th round came and Keith Thurman almost knocked out Sean Porter. Won the 11th round. Manny Pacquiao even in defeat when he got hit with that body shot in the 10th round. Go do your homework and watch 10 to 15 seconds after Keith Thurman put Manny Pacquiao on the ropes, hit him with a left hook and a right cross. Won the 11th round. Still lost the fight, split decision, but that's versus Manny Pacquiao, the 8th Division World Champion, 5-time lineal, 12-time World Champion, the Ambassador, the Senator, the Humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of the world, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao. Keith Thurman only lost one time, and he lost to somebody that's arguably the GOAT of boxing, special freak of nature. Keith Thurman only lost one time, but you guys has written off Keith Thurman like he just gonna get knocked out, like he just gonna go home that easy, huh? Before the Manny Pacquiao, he fought Josecito Lopez. That was almost a 2-year layoff. Or weather the storm when he got hurt in that 7th round. Weather the storm and won almost every round after. Got a little hurt with Mario Barrios, shut him out. So now here comes Tim Tszyu. And once again, Keith Thurman is inactive. And I hear the same criticism that I've been hearing for ages. He's weak to the body. He gets hurt. He's vulnerable. He's going to get knocked out. He's going to get knocked out. He's going to get knocked out. You let me know when you ever seen Keith Thurman get knocked out. You let me know when you ever seen one time Keith Thurman from Clearwater's get knocked down. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your money on Tim Tszyu. I dare you to put your money on Tim Tszyu. Because come that night, Keith one-time Thurman is going to humble the boxing world. Let me tell you like this. They saying this is tough. Look, Keith Thurman always wanted to fight the tough fights. Let's not forget that it was Keith one-time Thurman that sent Bud Crawford those contracts. Let's not forget that it was Keith Thurman that sent Bud Crawford the contracts. Let's not forget who Keith Thurman is. See, Keith Thurman doesn't. I'm telling you, folks, the spirit of Benghazi, baby. The spirit of Benghazi is watching over Keith one-time Thurman. Benghazi is telling Keith one-time Thurman, be a killer. Ooh, let's go, Keith. Let's go. Shout out to Tim Tszyu for taking the fight. Shout out to No Limit. Shout out to PBC. Shout out to Amazon Prime. And shout out to the doubters. I love this fight. I think it's going to be one of the most entertaining fight of the year. Might be a fight of the year candidate because of the styles of this fight. You know what I'm saying? Tim Tszyu is going to come sharp. His confidence is all the way up. But I'm going to tell you like this. He never fought nobody elite like Keith one-time Thurman. Keith Thurman is proven. Keith Thurman is the proven one. So it tells me a lot about Keith Thurman picking Tim Tszyu. A lot of people will be like, yo, why you didn't pick Boots Ennis at 147? But let me tell you like this. Tim Tszyu is more at this for Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman is moving up, is more threatening, more dangerous, more proven than Boots Ennis. And I'm a Boots Ennis fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Boots Ennis fan. But Tim Tszyu is more proven than Boots. And Keith Thurman could have fought anybody. Keith Thurman could have fought Danny Super Garcia again. Keith Thurman could have fought anybody, really. Anybody in the PBC in the PBC roster in 154 is a lot of potential opponent for him, but he picked the most dangerous one. That should tell you something about the Keith Thurman. He sees something in Tim Tszyu where he could capitalize from. Hey, sometimes fighters and management see it like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see holes in this game. All right. Okay, he got the belt. All right. But they're not fighting for a belt. Come on, WBO. But anyway, I understand the WBO because, you know what I'm saying, Keith Thurman and the guys in the PBC used to badmouth the WBO. So I understand Paco and them. But anyway, man, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine. Keith Thurman versus Tim Tszyu. The underdog, the upset. Get ready for it. Get ready for it.